Hey everyone, and welcome to AtlasMap. Today we're exploring the top 10 most isolated countries. From remote islands to landlocked nations, we'll uncover the unique factors that have shaped these countries and their relationship with the rest of the planet. Isolation can pose challenges, but also foster unique cultures and traditions. So buckle up and get ready to explore some of the most extraordinary and remote corners of our planet. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Starting off strong, we have North Korea, often dubbed the Hermit Kingdom. Nestled in East Asia, North Korea is bordered by China, Russia, and South Korea, separated by the infamous demilitarized zone. Its isolation stems primarily from its political ideology and the policies of its ruling regime. The country follows a strict form of communism known as juche, emphasizing self-reliance and isolation from foreign influence. This ideology has led to severe restrictions on travel, communication, and trade with the outside world. Despite the challenges posed by isolation, North Korea maintains a strong sense of national identity and cultural pride. Traditional Korean culture thrives within its borders, largely untouched by globalization. Next, we journey to the Himalayas, home to Bhutan, the land of the Thunder Dragon. This small, landlocked country is nestled between the giants of India and China, its mountainous terrain playing a significant role in its isolation. For centuries, the towering Himalayan peaks have acted as natural barriers, limiting access to and from Bhutan. While Bhutan opened its doors to tourism in the 1970s, it has done so cautiously, prioritizing the preservation of its culture and environment. The country even measures its progress with a unique metric gross national happiness, emphasizing the well-being of its citizens. Bhutan's isolation has fostered a strong sense of national identity and self-reliance. Today, Bhutan stands as a beacon of cultural preservation and sustainable development. Our journey now takes us to the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean, where we find Tuvalu, a tiny island nation comprised of 9 low-lying atolls. Its isolation is as geographical as it gets, thousands of miles from major continents. This geographic isolation has deeply impacted Tuvalu's development, limiting its access to global markets and resources. The country faces significant challenges, including rising sea levels due to climate change, which threaten its very existence. Despite these hurdles, Tuvaluans have developed a resilient spirit, deeply connected to their Polynesian heritage and the ocean that surrounds them. Their culture is rich in traditions of fishing, canoe building, and storytelling passed down through generations. Tuvalu's isolation has fostered a strong sense of community and cooperation. Our next stop in the Pacific takes us to Kiribati, another island nation grappling with the challenges of geographic isolation. Spread across 33 atolls and reef islands, Kiribati straddles both the equator and the international dateline. This geographic quirk highlights the vast distances between its islands and the challenges of governance and communication. Like Tuvalu, Kiribati faces the looming threat of rising sea levels, which could submerge much of its land. Despite these challenges, Kiribatians maintain a vibrant culture rooted in Polynesian traditions. Music, dance, and storytelling play a significant role in their daily lives, connecting them to their ancestors and the ocean that surrounds them. Kiribati's isolation has fostered a strong sense of self-reliance and resourcefulness. Our island-hopping adventure continues to Nauru, the smallest island nation in the world. This tiny dot in the Pacific, barely visible on a map, faces a unique set of challenges stemming from its size and isolation. Its limited land area poses significant challenges for agriculture, freshwater resources, and economic development. Nauru's history is a cautionary tale of the dangers of over-reliance on a single resource. Once a hub for phosphate mining, the depletion of this resource has left the island with environmental damage and economic uncertainty. Despite these challenges, Nauruans have shown remarkable resilience, adapting to their changing circumstances. They maintain a strong sense of community and cultural identity rooted in their Micronesian heritage. Nauru's story highlights the unique vulnerabilities faced by small island nations, particularly in the face of globalization and climate change. From the vastness of the Pacific, where the horizon seems endless and the waters stretch far beyond the eye can see, we shift gears to the arid deserts of Central Asia. This region is home to Turkmenistan, a country often referred to as the North Korea of Central Asia due to its stringent isolationist policies and secretive nature. Landlocked by Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Afghanistan, and Iran, Turkmenistan's isolation is as much a product of its challenging geography as it is of its restrictive political landscape. Since its independence from the Soviet Union in 1991, Turkmenistan has been ruled by a series of authoritarian leaders who have maintained strict control over information, travel, and communication, ensuring the country remains closed off from the rest of the world. The country has limited press freedom and a tightly controlled internet, making it incredibly difficult to get an accurate picture of life inside its borders. The media is heavily censored, and the government monitors all forms of communication. Turkmenistan possesses vast natural gas reserves, which have become both a blessing and a curse. While these resources bring in significant revenue, they also tie the country to a single economic lifeline. Despite its isolation, Turkmenistan boasts a rich cultural heritage influenced by Persian, Turkic, and nomadic traditions. The country's history is reflected in its vibrant festivals, traditional clothing, and ancient architecture. Traditional carpets, music, and horsemanship remain important aspects of Turkmen identity. These cultural elements are not just remnants of the past, but are actively celebrated and preserved in modern Turkmen society. Our journey now takes us to southern Africa, where we find Lesotho, entirely enclaved within South Africa. Known as the Kingdom in the Sky due to its high altitude and mountainous terrain, Lesotho's isolation is both geographical and economic. This geographic reality shapes Lesotho's economy, transportation, and even its political relationship with its larger neighbor. Lesotho's mountainous terrain has for centuries limited its access to trade routes and made communication and transportation challenging. The Basotho people, Lesotho's largest ethnic group, have a rich cultural heritage deeply connected to their land. Traditional music, dance, and crafts thrive in Lesotho, showcasing the resilience of their culture despite its isolation. Despite its isolation and economic challenges, Lesotho offers breathtaking landscapes and a vibrant culture. Our exploration of isolation takes us to the vast steppes of East Asia, home to Mongolia, a country where the concept of isolation takes on a whole new meaning. Mongolia is the most sparsely populated country in the world, its nomadic culture deeply intertwined with its vast open landscapes and endless horizons. Its vastness and sparse population create a unique form of isolation, one defined by distance and self-reliance rather than political boundaries. The sheer scale of the land means that neighbors can be miles apart. For centuries, the nomadic lifestyle has shaped Mongolian culture, fostering a deep connection to nature, a tradition of hospitality, and a strong sense of independence. This way of life has endured through countless generations. Even today, many Mongolians maintain a semi-nomadic lifestyle, moving their jurs, traditional tents, with the seasons, following the rhythms of nature. Traditional practices like eagle hunting and throat singing are still passed down through generations, showcasing the resilience of Mongolian culture. Mongolia's isolation presents challenges, particularly in terms of infrastructure development and access to healthcare and education for its dispersed population. Yet the spirit of the nomads remains unbroken, adapting to modern challenges while preserving their ancient traditions. We return to the Pacific Ocean, this time to the Solomon Islands, an archipelago nation comprised of nearly 1,000 islands. This geographic reality poses significant challenges for governance, communication, and infrastructure development. The Solomon Islands is home to a diverse array of cultures and languages, reflecting its long history of human habitation and relative isolation. Traditional beliefs and practices vary from island to island, showcasing the richness and complexity of Melanesian culture. The ocean plays a central role in the lives of Solomon Islanders, providing sustenance, transportation, and a deep connection to their ancestors. Despite the challenges posed by isolation, the Solomon Islands boast breathtaking natural beauty, from pristine beaches and coral reefs to lush rainforests and volcanic landscapes. The Solomon Islands stands as a testament to the resilience and adaptability of island communities in the face of geographic challenges. Our final destination takes us to the heart of Africa, to the Central African Republic, a country grappling with a complex combination of geographic, political, and economic isolation. Landlocked by Chad, Sudan, South Sudan, the Democratic Republic of Congo, and Cameroon, the Central African Republic faces significant challenges in accessing global markets and resources. The lack of developed infrastructure makes transportation difficult and costly. Decades of political instability, conflict, and weak governance have further exacerbated the Central African Republic's isolation. The ongoing turmoil has disrupted daily life and economic activities. These factors have discouraged foreign investment, hindered infrastructure development, and limited access to education and healthcare for much of the population. Despite these challenges, the spirit of the people remains unbroken. The Central African Republic is rich in natural resources and cultural diversity. The land is abundant with precious minerals like diamonds and gold. It is home to rainforests teeming with biodiversity, vast mineral reserves, and a mosaic of ethnic groups with unique traditions and languages. Each group contributes to the rich cultural tapestry of the nation. The people of the Central African Republic have shown remarkable resilience in the face of adversity, clinging to their cultural heritage and passing it down through generations and finding strength in their communities. Their unity and perseverance are a testament to their enduring spirit. From the remote islands of the Pacific to the landlocked nations of Africa and Asia, we've journeyed to some of the most isolated corners of our planet. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to AtlasMap and give us a thumbs up. See you next time.